Hi everyone, today I wanted to share with you another video using washi tape, but this time I wanted to show you how you can use washi tape in a little bit more of a creative way, I guess, and to help use up some of the washi tape that we seem to have lying around. So this washi tape is one of two that comes in a set from Kaszazz, and I really like the washi tape that it comes with, and I found that I've used that quite a bit. But I'm really struggling to use this washi tape. It's quite bright and it doesn't really fit with any of the themes of any of the particularly scrapbooking projects I've made, but even with the card making I'm struggling to use this. So I did a bit of a search and found a few great ideas to use washi tapes, one in particular that I thought would work well with this tape. But the idea also includes the use of multiple tapes. So I went through my stash and picked some coordinating tapes. So of course I picked this one as well because the colours match really well. Then I thought these were quite bright, so we needed to come with something that was going to sort of tone those down a little bit. So I've got two other tapes from Kaszazz. So one is white with black polka dots and one is a black and white chevron. So I'm going to use those for washi tapes for this project. And the first thing we need to do is start with a piece of just plain white cardstock. You could use a different colour if you wanted to, but I like white as the background. It makes those colours really pop. And then what we're going to do is just run strips of washi tape down the cardstock. Now I've decided to use the black and white ones to sort of break up the pattern, but if you wanted it to be quite bright and bold, you could definitely use just the pattern ones. So continue down the piece of card and then just fold the washi tape over. So here's one that I completed earlier, and then what we're going to do with this is actually turn these into little banners. So you just need to cut this into varying size strips across the washi tape. So there's one, and I think we'll just use maybe that was quite a thin piece. I didn't cut it all the way. Just cut that like so. Okay, so we've got ourselves some strips and I'm going to turn these into little banners, but what I want to do first is just trim them up into different patterns and different sizes. So a few different ones there. I might cut that one there. So you can see all of a sudden we've got these little pieces. Might pick a couple of the skinnier ones as well, a longer banner, and we can make a few cards out of this because these will make quite a few banners. Just put this one aside for now. Okay, so what we're going to do to make the banner at the bottom, I think we might make it at this end, is just to cut, just eyeball where you cut up the centre and then you trim from the corner into the top of your cut and then do the same thing in the other direction, and you'll find you've got yourself a pretty neat banner. So let's do that again. This time I think we'll do quite a narrow one. Sometimes it doesn't quite measure up, but it gives you a good idea to get it roughly in the centre. So I might cut the chevron end, just vary it up a little bit. See, that's giving me a whole variety of banners there. We might go this end this time. Give a little bit of colour at the end. So I've got a few different banners going on there. This time we'll do this one. Okay, so you get the picture. I might just grab this skinny one to put on the card, and I might take this end this time, and because it's so long and skinny we'll give it a nice long pennant end. Okay, so I probably don't need as many as that, and whatever I've got left over I will turn into another card. Now you could use any hole punch you like. I'm just using my crocodile because I have it. So with the thicker banner you could punch 2 holes if you like, or you could just do 1. I'm going to do 2 in this one but one in all the others. And this is going to be to just thread some twine through to make it look good on the card. Might keep that one aside. I'll do one in that one in this one, and we'll see how we go, whether we fit 5 on there or not. I'm using the smaller hole punch with the crocodile. Okay, and we've got ourselves 5 little pennants there. So what I'm going to do before I thread the twine through, I'm going to flip them all over, and I'm going to put some of our magic mount on the back of each of these, and I've just cut a long strip so I can kind of cut it according to the width of the banner. So the skinnier ones might need a skinnier piece, and the fatter ones might need a bigger piece, just to hold it all in place. So just below where I've punched the hole, and this one will go on the skinnier piece. This is longer, so I'll flip that around the other way. Okay. Alright, making a mess with all the scraps here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is actually decide in what order these pennants will go, and we're going to grab some black twine and we're going to thread it through. So I think I might go a bit of variation there. So we'll go in through that one, out through this one, and back in through the second hole. If I can get it to go through. We'll go out through that pennant, back in through the next one. Now the actual twine can sort of get sorted out later, but now what we need to do is actually mount these onto the card. So I've got a card already folded and scored and ready to go. I thought this would be like a really fun, cute birthday card, particularly for kids as they're in that in-between age. You don't want anything too cutesy, but you also don't want anything that's sort of, you know, too grown up just yet. So it's nice and bright and colourful, but is fun enough that looks good for, you know, those sort of in-between cards for that age group. So I think we might start this one, and we'll do this card landscape today. You could do sort of less banners and do a portrait if you wanted to. And that last pennant has come off, but we can fix that. This one a little bit lower, and then this one can go through like so. And you might find that you need to rearrange them a little bit. So I think don't push too hard with the magic mount. You can peel it back up and move it along a little bit. And then trim that off. And so what we need to do is I'm just going to adhere that around to the back, just using some glossy accents, but we need like a little sentiment down the bottom. So being a bright, colourful thing, I'm going to use our happy birthday stamp there, just with Memento black ink. And we'll just stamp that down. Nice and firm. And that's a really cute, fun card that you can make for either a girl or a boy. You can use up some of those spare washi tapes, and you could take this idea and use it with some of your favourite washi tapes too for some great colour coordination. But I thought that was a really fun and interesting way to use up some of those washi tapes that perhaps aren't your favourite but you have in your stash.